Lightning Strike podcast in the building on this. What day it is? What day of
It's
the week
Make
it
It
is?
Monday.
Make it Monday.
Make it Monday.
Naked Monday or make it Monday?
make it. Make it,
Okay.
man. We
Okay.
make it Monday.
What up, Dro?
You know what I'm saying?
No
What
man, what it do?
what you trying to make it to?
Man, I'm just trying to make it to the next day. I'm trying to make it to the season start. I ain't gonna leave you out, bro. Trying to make it to training camp. I'm trying to make it to season start. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get it popping, just get it cracking, bro. This is the season to be alive. This is the season to be a Charger fan. This
What
is
a
the season
time.
to be excited, bro. It is so much like got some good news. Amari Hampton signed his contract. You know what I'm saying? That's always a plus. It's a 4 year deal, $17 million.
We
Oh,
official.
he got a 9.5 million, 9.56 million signing bonus, bro. And they got the
Mm-hmm.
option for the 5th year on that thing. Man, it's trending up for us. It's trending up for the Chargers, man, and rightfully so. We used to pray for times like this.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
In the back of the
all
paddy
of,
wagon.
mm-hmm.
Phantom
You
so
know what I'm
big we
saying? Like,
couldn't even park in the parking spot.
and yeah, parking. You know
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Like,
where my ATV at, man? Somebody
man, used
somebody
to,
go somebody go give
used to,
me an ATV so I can pop a wheelie real quick. Let me get in my mode.
oh, bro, it's so much, man. You used to sit out at the Murph and cry. When it's gonna be all the time.
We gonna
Then
hit
you
the
know,
taco shop.
hit the taco shop, drown your sorrows in the corner of California burrito,
Yeah.
rightfully so. Then you had to go through the stress of moving the team. You know, you sit all of a sudden you in the politics. You like San Diego, you can't find a couple of billion.
Overnight, huh? Overnight. You
Yeah.
didn't you didn't jumped into all the politics.
You like you can't find some billions to build them a new stadium. You gonna just let the team leave? Then they talking about the team going to Vegas, Cali. Man, they just like then it was like, man, they gone to LA. Gone. It was this it. It's gone. Then it's like, man, you know, you indifferent. Everybody's like, they left us, man. These people, they left us. Nah, bro. They still the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. Ain't it
They
though?
still the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, this is messed up, bro. They didn't build a stadium. And then you know what they talk about the stadium, bro.
What they talk
You
about the
know,
stadium?
they say the Chargers don't own the stadium. We're renters of the stadium.
Uh-oh.
They say that,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. They say we don't have no stadium, that we just lease it from the Rams.
Us go?
I, I just want to say this after some digging,
Mm-mm.
going through the crates.
Mm-mm.
And you know, you hear it from the Raiders fans, like that's their thing, right? Oh, Chargers don't even own their own stadium. How you root for a team that don't own a stadium?
I mean, they always got something that you know.
I always got something to say, bro. I always got something to say. But as you dig through and you weed through like the ownership pieces of this,
Right.
and you find it, and you go, ha, the
Mm-hmm.
Chargers indeed, in fact, do own SoFi.
Uh-oh.
They own, they have ownership interest in the company that owns SoFi Stadium, just as the Rams owner owns the company that owns SoFi Stadium.
But you look at God.
So they built a company that built SoFi Stadium that they own,
Mm-hmm.
and they rent it to each other for $1 from the company that they own. So the Rams keep everything that's Ram related to the stadium. When the stadium's filled with Rams, they keep everything that the Rams do. When it's filled with Chargers, Chargers keep everything that the Chargers do, and then they split the proceeds for concerts and things like that. Like the Chris Brown concert that caused us to be on the road for week 2,
Yep.
they split that.
I mean, there you have it.
So I'm gonna tell you who don't own their stadium.
Uh-oh. Bum bum bum.
The Las Vegas Pirates do not own their stadium.
Oh. No.
No, the Las Vegas
No.
Sports Commission owns their stadium, which is a independent body that's of electorates of like casino magnates and people that are on a committee that
Mm-hmm.
owns it.
Right.
The Raiders are tenants. They rent the building. They rent it. So they in fact don't own their stadium. They are in fact tenants, and they get no proceeds. Like, you know, they get some of the proceeds from the Raider Day and stuff like that, but they got to pay rent
Mm-hmm.
to the commission. The commission gets like concessions and stuff like that. Whereas our stadium, we get everything: concession, parking, tickets, merchandise,
We get it back in
everything
blood.
in the stadium that we have ownership in,
We
because
get
we
all back in
own
blood.
part of the company that owns the stadium. So we rent it to ourselves for $1.
Mm-mm-mm. Who would have thought public source records, things of such?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what the chat talking about, bro. Let's see
Got
what the chat
Melvin.
talking. Oh, we got 4. Hold
Got
on.
Melvin in the building. Athir, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome.
Just
How everybody feeling out there? How's y'all weekend, man? You know, we didn't jumped into it a little bit, but
now we got it, Melvin. SoFi is our stadium.
you feel me?
I just broke down the ownership of it. We actually own SoFi. The Rams owner and the Chargers owners own the company that built SoFi, and they rent it to each other for $1. What you got, Aether? What's your predictions? But like I say, man, it is so refreshing and laughable that the Raiders, who don't even own their stadium, they don't own it. They don't have an ownership
Always
piece in it.
chatting.
Always chirping.
Always out there chatting.
They're gonna get booted, bro. Keep talking. You're gonna get booted. Y'all make sure y'all pay y'all rent when rent due.
Second game of the season. You gonna pay us
We're
rent.
going to collect. We're going to collect rent. Second week.
Second game of the
We're
season.
going to collect rent.
They're going to pay us rent. You feel me?
That's crazy. We fill y'all stadium up so y'all can pay y'all rent, bro. We help y'all out. We do y'all a favor. Rent game. Rent due.
I'm talking about.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. What Marcus say? How we gonna beat who? What Marcus talking about?
Marcus talking about the Texans, man. He must be a Texans fan. So he
Oh
been in the TikTok chat since the beginning.
man, y'all gave away y'all offensive line and y'all got receivers in return. I mean, how did talk to me now? Man, I love it. Hey, Dear say, win in the West. Let's go. We San Francisco bound. Let's go. 14-3. Let's go.
Ooh.
That is a bold.
14-3, huh?
Look, man. I can't even knock you. I can't even knock you. I I want it. I want it. I want it. Fabian, you're right. They are delusional pirates.
It's a wild bunch.
That like Mark is in the chat going in. He's saying that somehow that the Texans is going to win the Super Bowl. Who's going to be your quarterback to win you the Super Bowl?
CJ, bro.
Stroud.
CJ. CJ
Okay.
gonna win the Super Bowl. CJ.
Where you at, Melvin? Where you located? But now Marcus say Marcus. I mean, hey, Texans, they beat us. Fair and square, y'all beat our butt. Y'all beat us. They beat us. We was missing a lot of pieces. Y'all came to play. Y'all put Belter behind. And
Mm-hmm.
my hat's off to you. But it won't happen again.
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. Because I can tell you one thing: we went and addressed the issues that we had. Again, if you look at the game and then you go and look at free agency, you go look at the draft, go look at the pieces and the maneuvers they made,
Spin the block on them pieces.
and you go look at what the Texans did. They traded their best pieces. They traded their already patched together offensive line. They traded that.
I'm telling Marcus, man, week 16, pull up. Pull up. Come kick it with us. And
Y'all had a run game, bro. If you got a run game in the playoffs, bro, you can go back, run the tapes. If you look at what I said, in order to be effective in the playoffs, you have to have a run game. We didn't have a run game. And we sure as hell didn't have receivers capable of catching 1 yard passes.
Melvin
Getting
say they
Omari
out there
not
on
doing that. Come on, like just stop it. Like you don't even believe that yourself. Okay, Amari not doing that. What about Najee Harris? What about J.K.? What about Rocket? What I mean, if you say Amari not doing nothing, CJ ain't doing crap this year. Then,
everybody's just got wild takes, huh? We all just unhinged
yeah,
this evening.
today. Oh, you in Houston, man? I see why. Houston, man. Melvin riding them swingers. Pop trunk down. You need to
He
get
hear
your
how I
pop trunk.
started. He hear how I started the show. You know what I'm saying? Get him right.
Yeah, pop trunk, put some swingers on that thing. But nah, it's up, bro. And I'm excited about this season, bro. It's a lot to look forward to, bro. Top to bottom, this team has addressed all its issues. The offense is gonna look brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. It's gonna look brand new.
Greg Roman. The offense is gonna look brand new, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Greg Roman.
Right, Greg Roman?
You
The offense is gonna look brand new, right, Greg? Gregory? Gregory. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, spit it. He already said 14-3. Spit that prediction again.
Melvin said they out there tweaking with the carne asada in
Um,
Texas. He said
so
Tex Mex ain't it.
here's the thing, Marcus. I like to discuss football with logical and thoughtful people. Before we get to the insults, but like we ain't gonna even beat the Jags or Titans. Come on, bro. Like just say you don't watch football. Like I wouldn't even say that about y'all. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even insult y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? I never insulted the Texans, even leading in going into the playoffs.
Just chatting, bro.
But to
Just
come on
chatting.
here and just say we going come on, Marcus, let's talk football for real. Let's not throw it like let's talk football. Let's make sense. Let's make it make sense. It's like
No,
me saying y'all gonna get blown out by the Colts, 52-3.
no. I don't want it to make sense. I don't want it to
I'm
make sense.
Marcus. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not hurting my feelings. I'm just trying to help you before they get on you. I'm trying to stop you from stopping yourself. He said I'm crying. Marcus, look at this guy. All right, Marcus.
And then Marcus, God damn it. Oh, damn it, Marcus. Look. Oh, damn it, Marcus, now. Oh, shit.
Atheist says first team in history that have MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Herbie and Ladd. Let's go. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
Shout out to Jay Herbo, man. That never a day that goes by that my boy
Dang,
just be
CC coming in.
taking
CC
strays.
coming in. CC coming in hardcore, bro. Hardcore. Marcus, I'll never cry. I'm just trying to get you straight, bro.
Boy, say I'm a thug.
I ain't gonna even argue that point. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna argue nothing like that. Man, I love it though, bro. Hey, thinking about this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Houston game, Marcus show up.
I didn't said that the whole time. Pull up, bro. Come kick it, Marcus. We can talk this talk in person. You
He
know
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
pull
saying?
up.
Come
He
to
ain't gonna pull
Electric
up.
Avenue,
Marcus ain't gonna
support
pull
your
up.
squad, cause we gonna be there. You feel
Marcus
me?
ain't gonna pull up, man. Marcus ain't gonna pull up.
Bring all your Texan propaganda and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like just you pull
He
up
don't
on
need,
us.
like Melvin said, bro. They don't have real burritos and Texas, like Mexican food in Texas. They ain't no Mexican food beating Cali. Straight up. We can
The
go
only
taco for taco,
the
fajita for
only
fajita.
place I'm allowing to chime in on this conversation when it come to that is Mexico.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That is it.
Y'all can't
Nobody
go,
else can chime in on the authentic Mexican food. Can't do it.
can't, can't. Y'all got cheese in y'all got cheese in y'all stuff, bro. We don't really eat tacos with
Nah,
cheese
man.
like
If
that.
you ain't south of that border, that's the only people. That's the only people we entertaining, bro. That's it.
But it ain't and I do no ma'am, I do like Tex-Mex, but I can't eat Tex-Mex now. I've been in Cali so long, I can't eat Tex. All that cheese and stuff, bro, in my taco, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Just can't do it. But talking about we can go taco for taco, fajita for fajita,
Well, so we can go bond for
torta for
bond.
torta, torta for torta,
We can go
burrito for
bond for
burrito.
bond.
Like y'all don't want the smoke. Line it up. Matter of fact, Marcus, won't you come out and tailgate and bring the Tex-Mex with you and tailgate, and we're gonna shut it down. He said, y'all don't touch our food. Bro, y'all barbecue ain't even that good.
You gonna have boys tight. You gonna have boys tight. Yeah.
Thanks, Tay. 5-roll tacos, man. Woo! With the guac on it and the queso on there
The
with the
crema.
lettuce. Man,
And they hit you with the crema.
right out the grease.
You
For
know,
real.
you feel me?
For real, man.
But what
But
everybody on this week, man? What's on your agenda for this week, man? Got anything you got going?
Tyree needs some North Carolina barbecue. Zimmer said on Facebook, Tyree on Facebook said needs some North Carolina barbecue.
North
Texas.
Kakalaki.
Zimmer say Texas will struggle this year. Hey Tyree, you right. Tyree makes a good point, bro. He says team's going to be tired in the fourth quarter for having to stop our run game. And we said that last show. And another one. Here's Najee. And another one. Here's
Boy,
Amari. Here's another one. Here's JK. And another one. Here's Rocket.
boys
And
is
another
going
one. Here's Kamani. I mean,
run.
heavy dose. Heavy dose of big bodies leaning on you too. Slater.
Becton.
Oh, Becton. And then we got to figure out. We got to figure out the center, and they're gonna be heavy. They're gonna be heavy. Zion Johnson could be at center. That's heavy. Andre could
Stop
be.
playing with my boy.
They could. Hey, loaded man, from top to bottom, bro. You all right, Tyree? Straight up.
Tell him no, man. We different. It's different. It's really different.
He said immigrants come to Texas just for the barbecue. Stop it. What we say in January? We didn't say nothing in January. We said,
Talking about this past January.
what did he say?
Talking about the game this past January. against them.
This dude, Marcus said, Marcus said Taco Bell, y'all best Cali restaurant. Taco Bell, he ain't never left where he at. I could tell he ain't never been to California. It don't Taco Bell don't even compare to any taco shop, any random taco shop in California.
The Albertos, the Rambertos, anything with a TOS at the end. Problem.
Then we ain't even got to Taco El Gordo.
You know, we did a segment on them, but if
Yeah.
you know, you know.
Abada tacos, Al Pastor tacos.
That birria, fresh birria,
Man,
but the
bro.
consomme fool.
Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed, bro. We gotta start breaking down position groups. Our prediction of who's gonna make the team, who's gonna be the depth chart. We gotta
Mm.
do depth chart predictions.
We
gotta
gotta
roll
we
that
gotta
out.
say we could do that, but we saving wide receiver till way like we gotta because we not doing this. We not gonna do this week or next week or the rest of this month. You know what I'm saying? We gotta say special team. Um
Zamir say how we sign up for the fantasy football league. We're gonna be posting that come July. We're gonna be posting the signups because we're gonna be doing two teams. One in-person team for all the people because we want to have an in-person draft, and that's going to be held in San Diego at the Dot Cocktail Lounge in San Diego. We're gonna be doing an in-person draft, and then we're gonna have the one for online. The people that are out of state that can't make it and sign up for the online one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fan. It's gonna be some good prizes.
mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be highly entertaining, bro. And walk talking is poop talking is welcome.
Chewy say on TikTok say y'all gonna have to give up them soul food recipes, fam. Reciprocate.
Oh, come to the tailgate.
You know what I'm saying?
Melvin say, "Hope we keep man." Hey, Melvin. It's an uphill battle for my boy Brandon Rice. He can't. Word is he can't get the playbook right. That was his issue last year. So now you bring in all these receivers.
And it's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them. It's a whole lot of receivers that we're going into training camp with. The ones I can think off the top of my head are Trey Harris, KLS, Quint Johnson, Mike Dubb, Ladd, um, Luke Grimm, Jalen Rieger, Darius Davis, Campbell. It's like 10 receiver in Brandon Rice. Like 10 receivers, possible like 11 or 12 that they're going into training camp with. So now it's a matter of do they carry what six to seven receivers and drop a
Mm-hmm.
quarterback so they can get to that seven receiver, or like where does he fall out in that? Like if you think about it, if you just think about it, Ladd's gonna be on the team, Mike Dubb's gonna be on the team, so that's two spots. Trey Harris, KLS, Darius Davis, QJ. So one more spot. If they carry only two quarterbacks, then that makes room for them to carry seven receivers on the roster. And who would that seven receiver be? Would it be Luke Grimm? Would it be Brandon Rice? Would it be Campbell?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the dark horse of it all at the bottom half, just me looking at it, the bottom half of the receivers, the dark horse, Luke Grimm, has the most upside. The kid has an incredible 40, has a 40-inch vertical, is a impeccable route runner. If you watch the film, this dude is a master at route running, something that is valuable in the NFL because you get yourself open just from the impeccable route running. He is lad 2.0.
Mm-mm.
So
Nova's assessments.
do you know what I'm saying? He's a 6 foot guy. He's a lunch pail guy. He works hard at everything that he does, and he's a perfectionist. So do you give up on a young talent like that? Yes, we got him undrafted free agent. Um, he's way better than he's way better than what's advertised. He's one of those guys that he's going to be in the NFL, whether he's a Charger or he's giving us hell somebody else. He's going to be in the NFL, and I guarantee you, in 3 to 4 years, you're going to be like, "Dog, this dude is balling,"
Tough.
and just hopefully it's on the Chargers, straight up, straight like that.
Hey,
Mark,
we got somebody on well, we had
got that
somebody.
dog.
You stay
Yes, he
patient.
do.
My boy Chewy on TikTok, man, he invited us asked us if we going to the Dallas game. I told him we gonna be in the building. But he a Dallas fan, but he said he gonna have a tailgate that we can pull up to.
Okay, bet.
He say bring the black eyed peas with the turkey neck, and he got the fajitas.
I don't even eat black eyed peas like that though.
What?
I'd eat them, but I rather
Blasphemy.
I rather some white beans or some red beans.
It is.
All I know is the O line going to be giving him. That's it, Angel. That revamped O line, man, it's a battle for the center and the left guard, bro. Who's gonna win that battle? Who's gonna win the battle? That's another position group to watch out. And it's all tackles competing, except like I think Zion Johnson's the only guard, actual like rated guard in that battle. And if I'm not mistaken, Jim pretty much said that he's gonna be starting somewhere. Zion Johnson is gonna be starting on the line somewhere. Is it center? Is it guard? What up, Brian? Brian in the building. What it
Hey, there
do?
he is. Just talking about him today.
Yeah, Tyree, you right. He got that dog in him, but it's a matter of who can peak on that line at center or left guard, bro. Whoever it is, whoever we go with for the 53-man roster, whoever's the day one starter, bro, just show up, man. We gotta win this game. We just gotta win, bro. Open up those run lanes, open up those pass lanes, hold the wall. And plus, we got a safety valve with Omari, Omari, Omarion. Got a safety valve because he's an excellent pass blocker at running back. If you seen his tape, bro, he lay he back there hitting like a linebacker. He ain't blocking. He putting people on their he pancaking. He pancaking.
On they
So
bike.
hopefully, hopefully in training camp, things like that rub off on the other guys. You know what I'm saying? The other guys seeing that and they're like, man, like show me your technique. Let me learn from that. Let me add that to my repertoire. Keys to victory, healthy. Going into the first week, healthy. Making it out of training camp, healthy. That's the keys to the victory. And then ultimately is establishing our offense and tempo, establishing the run game first. Establishing the run game first so that we can control the possession against the Chiefs. The less possessions they have and the more time we eat off the clock, the better. The better. We don't need to come out and unload our arsenal, our air assault on them just yet. We need to really just wear their defensive line down with the run game and walk them down and keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. Because you don't want to get in a shootout because he'll miraculously just start like throwing touchdowns and getting calls. So you really want to just slow the game down, control our possessions, and walk them down. Showcase the run, advertise the run, feature the run. And then you could throw in the play action when we need it. We don't need to unload week one. We don't need the air assault week one. because we still got them late in the season. So then we'll air assault them once the young guys got a taste and everything. We need to just run the ball the first game. Just heavy dose of run. Run it down their dang on me throat. And I may need more. I think it's now, man. These kids are coming into the NFL ready, football ready, day one ready.
Telling you.
No man says pass the ball out the gate. Nah, no man, we
Boy,
gotta
say
run
air
that
it
ball.
out, man. We going to Brazil. We want
Nah,
40
that
pass
field,
attempts.
that field is trash, bro. Hopefully that they're there now growing the grass and making sure it's right. The last one they couldn't even get footing in it, bro.
Marky on TikTok say 3 division games to start the season can make or break us. We was just talking
Tyree,
about that today, man. Like the whole fate of the division could be decided week
and
3.
that's crazy, bro.
Week
Back
3,
to
we could
back to back.
already see what's going on. But
Chiefs, week one in Brazil. Raiders, Monday Night Football in the stadium that they rent. And then week three at home in SoFi, the stadium that we own.
yo, if
Crazy.
we 3-0 or 2-0 headed into that week 3 game September 21st in
That
SoFi.
that first home game gonna be insane.
Ooh.
And it's a possibility. I truly believe that we can get the Chiefs this year.
I think so. I mean, they was 15-2 last year,
Mhm.
and I would say for certain 4 of those out of the 15 was by the beard of Zeus, bro. Like um block field goal against the Broncos, random PI call that like extended a drive. They beat us by a field goal.
The
Um
Raiders doing some wonky stuff.
oh yeah, they crashed out, lost track of time. Like it just what
They
I'm saying?
had the
That's
game. They had
that's
the
four
game
that's
won.
4 games right now that I just can't imagine, what I'm saying, them being a 15-win team again this year. Um yeah, it was
You are right, Marky. That's the team that keeps me up at night, the Broncos.
yeah.
But I could tell you, just knowing Sean Payton, the biggest thing that helps him is also the biggest thing that hurts him. He doesn't know how to slow the game down. So if you just continuously in striking distance and you're scoring, even if you get into a shootout, he will not run the ball. He will not run the ball. He is going to throw it every chance he get. Only the screen game for him is his run game. That's how he runs the ball via screen, tight end screen or running back screen. That's how he runs it. But he loves the seam. That's why he went and got Elvin Ingram. He likes to work them. He loves tight ends. He likes to work the middle of the field, and he likes to. If he comes out with 2 runs, he's trying to establish the run for the play action to go to the deep ball downfield. He likes the big plays. He loves it. He loves to blow the top off.
And they
So
got a good defense. Can't
yeah,
can't sleep on that. Surtain back there, Hawking. So they were a good defense last year. They only got better this year.
yeah. So all we got to do is hope that Bo Nix regresses, which possibly his sophomore year, man. Tapes the film's out on him. The film is out on him.
Hmm.
He is a roll to the right type of guy when he is pressured, and he can throw some dirt balls.
Capable runner though.
Yeah, he's
I
very
will.
capable
I
runner.
will. I will give him that. He's a capable runner.
But if you watch the Broncos playoff game, you can just see what I'm talking about. They kept throwing it when they didn't need to. Sean Payton will go. It will be 4th and 1, and you think they're gonna do a quarterback sneak, and he, he will throw it to the tight end. Tyree, you right. In Harbaugh, we trust. I'm telling you, man, We got the run game and we got the receiver game. We got there's no excuse for Justin Herbert this year, bro. No excuse. They went and got everything that they addressed everything that you need. Even the coach said, "We got to get you to the Hall of Fame." So they're doing everything. They're getting you the tools necessary. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't see much of it being his fault. You know what I'm saying? I can't just say, "Oh, Herbert just is trash." The throws are there. He's hitting people in the chest. They ain't holding on to the ball. He's not getting time to pass.
Gonna have it this year.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that Atlanta game, man. These dudes wasn't catching nothing, bro.
We
Nothing.
won that Atlanta game like what 16 to
If it wasn't for the defense, bro, we would have.
defense and Dicker the kicker for
We didn't have. We couldn't get a solid run, consistent run game, and we just didn't have any receivers outside of Lad. I mean, whether it was tight end, Stone Smart came in and played phenomenal late in the season, and then they just benched him. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hell, nobody else is blocking. Why not? Why not have him out there? That's what I'm saying, Jay. They went and got the weapons for him. They went and loaded up for him. They went and revamped the offensive line. They addressed every area on the offensive side of the ball. Um, you know, what I would like for Charger fam to do is not get so pressed on wanting to sign everybody in free agency. Every time they see a free agent, well, should we get him? He should he should he should come to the Chargers. And
spend all the money, leverage the franchise, and go get this
to
big
be
name.
to be quite honest with you, bro, free agents are very hit or miss. They could be dominant at one franchise and then come there and you just like, is this JC Jackson?
Yeesh.
You know? So in-house talent is your best talent. Seriously, because they eat and breathe your culture. It's ingrained into them. They understand everything. This is all they know. You bring a guy from outside, you're taking a gamble. You know, you're taking a big gamble because he could look good in that system and get here and not thrive. So
Both of Luke say we need Clowney. Brian say what free agent should we sign? Edge rusher, Von Miller, Jadavian Clowney, or Zaire Alexander. Right after you just gave that whole spiel.
Tay, you right. Greg Allen better dial it up 100%.
Greg Roman.
But I said, Greg
Greg
Allen?
Allen.
I did. I'm tripping. I'm serious, man. He better dial up. Tyree, he said Tyree on Facebook says the last game crushed me. Lad, the only one who showed up. Yeah, only one showed up. QJ
Yo,
ain't
yo.
show up. Disley ain't show up. DJ Chalk ain't show up. Who else played that game?
Um,
I do want to see Tay. I do want to see Herbert do some quarterback draws. I do, and I would love to see him. Boy, he come out in the empty backfield. We got the burners. They got burners. They got burners, bro. That's gonna be nasty. An empty backfield with Herbert, that's gonna be nasty this year. What you think? What you think, Brody?
I think I'm a fan, you know what I mean, of Jay Herbo using them wheels. You know, anytime direct snap, whatever, draw, whatever it is, man, let this man just get out there because he's so big, bro. He's so tall. Them
it's
strides just be galloping downfield. Like he's a very capable runner as well. I just feel like one partly though, what I will say is I know last year, especially during the second Broncos game, out of necessity, that second half he got to using his legs, man, and
Yeah.
It was a sight to see. But him kind of being banged up always early in the season, and then he spends the rest of the season kind of just playing through whatever element or whatever. So now that I feel like they take that element out of the playbook unless they absolutely got to dial up something because it's like he's already bruised this, sprained this or whatever. And he's going out there week after week. So they like, we not just gonna uh throw him in the harm's way. But that is why I like Trey Lance for short
Yeah.
yardage situations.
Yeah.
Throw him out there.
Let him get banged up.
Mm-hmm.
What up, G? Welcome back. G on Facebook, back in our building. Bruh, Brody,
Huh?
I'm just ready for Electric Avenue, bro. Week 3, bro. The first Electric Avenue, the first teleportation. Week 3, 2-0. We sitting on week 3, first home game at SoFi. We just pulled off a big win in Brazil.
Monday
Came
Night
to
Football
Las
win in Vegas.
at the stadium that the Raiders rent. Pulled off a dub. 2 good battles, 2 division foes. Now we're going to our third division. Like, bro, if we could go 3-0, if we can go 3-0, like the division is pretty much, we put a lot of pressure on people.
On everybody.
You only got to win your division to make the playoffs. The only thing that you care about, I care about the wins. I care about trying to win every game.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is getting to the playoffs healthy, healthy. Getting through this season with the wins, winning the division, making the playoffs with a healthy squad. Week 12, we got to buy. Crucial, crucial late season buy.
Mm-hmm.
Get refreshed, get better, because it's game on. We got a good gauntlet of games. We got week 14, we got the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Week
huge.
16, we got the Texans.
Yeah.
Week 17, last game of the season is against the Broncos in Denver. Hopefully it don't come to that, but
Y'all coming to Vegas? Oh, yep. Gee, we coming to the Vegas game.
as it get closer to that game, man, we gonna coordinate. We gonna
Yeah.
put
So we could do
something
like a
together that
meetup somewhere, man.
yeah,
Like
that
a little meetup and
coordinate, get
chill.
together, that bring everybody out. Come kick it with y'all. Y'all come kick it with us. We do our thing. Every Raiders fan we see, we pop it. But yeah, that's gonna be a good weekend, and
Yeah.
it's a Monday night game too, man. So it's like an extended stay in Vegas, bro. Like you know what I'm
On
saying?
a
It's just,
on a Monday night in Vegas, uh rivalry game, second week of the season, where teams back in America, it's like a home game for us because it's only 3 hours away.
depending on where you
Yeah, depending on where you at, it's down the road for the Chargers against our mortal enemy.
at.
Like, ain't no love lost with Raiders and Chargers. Straight up. From the parking lot to the stands to online, bro, it be going down.
Y'all going to Vegas after this?
Oh, G say first couple rounds on me.
Foo, turn me up.
He say I know a girl.
You know, man, you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. We'll
Give Lance
definitely
a chance.
coordinate, man. Get with Um, get with everybody who gonna be in the city that weekend, man. I'm down to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, Sunday, or whatever it's gonna be. Somebody's little lounge or something.
I think I think our running game, just the running game and our receiver room give us the edge against the Chiefs this year. And Jesse is on the level. Jesse, this may be Jesse's last year as a Chargers defensive coordinator. I don't think he escapes year two without getting a head coaching gig.
Think my
I
boy
don't
gonna
think
get
he.
a field promotion.
Yeah, Tyree, I'm ready to see y'all in powder blue too, baby, all day.
Eric say,
We got the
who do you
Cowboys.
guys want for QB2?
Oh, I say Trey, Eric. I say Trey, just
I know
because
Joe was in here
you don't
earlier on
have
TikTok. He a big Heineke fan.
Eric, for the simple fact that you don't have to change the playbook much. You don't have to change the play calls when you bring in Trey Lance, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? Because they're both similar style quarterbacks. He has a big arm. He's mobile, just like Justin. He's no Justin, but his play style can mimic Justin.
Hmm.
So, and it won't affect the line's blocking ability because think about it. If your offensive line and first snaps are going to Justin, and Justin is a mobile quarterback that can move the pocket, extend the play, crafty in the pocket. So you anticipate his style of play and you adapt to it. And then you bring in Tyler and he's a pocket quarterback. It's a little bit more game planning for that. Offensive line is kind of like a shock initially, right? You're gonna have to get used to a quarterback that's standing in the pocket and you fighting through holding that block for him. With Trey Lance, still the same as Herbert, a guy that can you even if you somehow can't hold your block good enough, he can move just enough to buy
In that
time,
play.
extend that play, and hit his target. Yeah. No, it's just when Brian, it's not about it's the big names. It's the big names. We go spend a lot of big money on big name free agents, and we tie up all that money on a guy that hasn't brought into the culture yet. We don't know if his character is really going to be that
Mediocre
good.
with
Yeah,
us
if
anyway.
yeah, and how is he going to fit in the system? Because you think about it, if we got a system and it's been working, and you bring in a free agent that is not that guy for that system, they're going to struggle. Going to struggle greatly, and then we're on the hook with this paycheck because if they struggle, then nobody's going to want to take on that contract.
Hmm.
You're going to just be left stuck with this massive contract that you just gave this guy. Derek Carr for the Saints. They
Kiss
gave him
this.
$150 million, and he didn't win anything for them. So it's very hit or miss. You would rather grow your in home talent, and we see these guys. What we got to understand is age is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated in this game of life in general.
Hmm.
So if a team is willing to part with a superstar, you gotta go. You gotta your eyebrows gotta raise. Like,
Why?
why? Now, if you run into the period where that person's a free agent, the team can't pay him, they just ain't got no money. Like Trey Hendrickson up in Cincinnati, he got two things against him. Team can't pay him, and he's about to be 30. So it's like he wants a massive contract, and rightfully so. He deserves a massive contract.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to look at, if I give him this massive contract with him being 30 years old, and we know Father Time is not defeated, you give him this contract. How many years is this guy really going to be productive on this contract, bro? If
One,
you
two.
give him a 4-year deal and you get 1 year out of that 4 years, and the age catch up with him, he's old, he's hurt, he's not producing. Same thing. We'll be in the same situation where we had Joey Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
Injuries and production did not meet the price tag that Joey Bosa was getting. Not saying Joey Bosa's a bad player. He could have still been on the Chargers, but the price tag is why he's not on the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying 30 million for a name. And that's what we fans have to understand. These players do get old and they're not as productive. This ain't basketball. This ain't basketball. This is football. You only get 16 games to prove your worth. And if I'm I'm paying you and you only playing 9 games a season, you only giving me 4 sacks or less than that, bro. I gotta pay you. Fans ain't coming to see that. You ain't catching the heat for losing. I'm catching the heat for losing. So that's what we got to be cautious of. Um, you got to be cautious of those free agents, man. Like, yes, in the real world, I would like to go poke the tires, kick the tires on Trey Hendricks, but I know the price tag. If he's mad about what they're offering him,
What Cincinnati gonna offer?
it ain't nothing we can offer him to get him there because we ain't trying to tie up that money with an older player. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I'm not saying Trey Hendricks is garbage or anything like that. I'm looking for the future of the organization. If we give a 30-year-old from a different franchise that type of money that he's wanting 40 million a year. Yes, he has 17.5 sacks 2 years in a row in that system. The guys that he lines up against, they know him. They built the D line around him. So he's going to benefit from it because it's his system. So we bring him to the Chargers and we don't get 17 sacks and we just gave you 40 million. It's going to be a lot of powder blue people seeing red. Seeing red. You don't come here and we gave you 40 million. You don't come here and give us 18 sacks.
Bro,
Nah,
come back,
fam.
man. 3 sacks and play 9 games. Sick.
Bro.
Sick. Boy. When that thing, man, hold up.
G going in on him. He say, man, he going in on Facebook. He say Joey softer than tissue. He was injured more than when he played for us. You're right, bro. Brian, we are going to be at OTAs and mandatory the training camp. We're going to be at training camp. I'm trying to get into OTAs. If you know anybody in the Charger organization, tell them check their email because I emailed them to try to get in there. Brian, you're right. Von Miller's 36 years old, man. And I'm not saying Von Miller can't play football
One
anymore. I'm
season.
not saying guys over 30 can't play football. What I'm saying is I ain't paying a lot for guys over 30 that wasn't in my organization, that wasn't in my system, to come into my system and take a chance because now I'm on the hook to pay you. Von Miller, Hall of Famer, but he's 36, man.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you come in here to come on third down, that's all you're gonna really get out of him.
Pause.
He's not. he, he's not coming. You ain't paying him. Pause. You ain't paying him, and he ain't coming for. He's not. I can't, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't say it. Brody, stop. Pause, bro. He's not playing for the Chargers for cheap, dog. He's not playing. He's not playing for the Chargers for cheap.
Oh,
He's gonna
no.
want his money. And my thing is, at this age, at 36, realistically, I'm only seeing you as maybe 2 downs on the field or just a third down pass rusher at this point in your career.
Situational.
Yeah, and really, do I need that right now? Do we need that?
Not for the money that we gonna spend.
I say, honestly, I say Von Miller would be better suited to add at late in the year if you're making a playoff push to add depth and experience. That's it. That's the only way I would sign him. If I
Want to go
come,
to a contender right fast?
if yep, if I look down week 13, week 14, I'm making the playoffs and I'm seeing my pass rush or anything on my D line needs a boost, then I would sign a player like Von Miller.
It's probably gonna be the same thing for Keenan.
Yep.
But we ain't gotta go in depth on that today.
Nope.
We can save that for mañana, West Coast Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday. I gotta
We
slide,
said
man.
okay. We
Go
can't
ahead.
pay them type of guys for what they did. Prime example. Yep, that's what I said earlier. J.C. Jackson can't pay. Some superstars are good in super in those systems that's built to make them superstars. You bring them here, bro. We're taking a huge risk. We're taking a major risk on these people, bro. And do you want to do that when you're trying to win Super Bowls? Super Bowl teams don't do that. Super Bowl winning teams don't do that. But all right, we gotta go. Brody, he got the text message. He got to go make some cookies.
Got the
On that note,
connect.
we'll be back tomorrow on Taco Tuesday. And Marcus, if you here, bro, we got tacos for you, bro. Real tacos. Real tacos. But we'll be back, man. Thank y'all for chopping it up with us. Also, hit us up, man. Let us know some topics that you want us to cover. Um, let us know.
Yeah.
Hit the inbox. Let us know what topics you want us to cover on the show. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. No man, them chicken tacos at Costco in the freezer section, busting,
My boy say Tatia.
top tier. But on that note, man, we'll be back tomorrow, Taco Tuesday. Thank y'all for
Yes,
tapping in,
sir.
bro. 13-4, going to Super Bowl. We in now.